Okay, I'm going to show you the SUNLITE headlights first before I show the taillights. That right there is the straight beam mode on the cheaper $19 headlight. It kind of shines a little bit off to the sides and on the top so people can see a little bit better. Also, you can see where to push the button, and you push it and it's got the blinking mode. This one kind of shines outwards a little bit. And then this is the more expensive one, the $24 one. That's the blinking. The first one is blinking and the second one is straight light, and it just kind of spotlights straight in front of you, but it does have a slight halo around the sides. But right here it shines off to the sides so that you don't get run into from the sides, and that's what the other one looks like in the front. They look about the same in brightness from the sides, but definitely this one's a straight spotlight compared to the other one. And the main reason is because it's got kind of a bubble beam on it, and they're both LED. And the cheaper one actually has a longer run time. It will run about 180 hours, and the more expensive one runs about 35 hours. But they both use the AAA batteries. And then the back one, the cheaper one, uses the well, let me just show you the more expensive taillight. So there's the taillight, and that's what that one does. And it has different modes in it, and it's pretty bright when you get right behind it. And then it also has a blinking mode, and it's also real bright when you get behind it. When you're up above and to the side, it's not as bright. When you get right behind, all right, there we go. And then this right here is the other light. I'll just go ahead and turn it on instead of trying to hook it up. All right, there's the cheaper one, and it has a lighted mode. And then when you hold the button down, it has a blinking mode. And then it has a third mode, has a wave mode that goes back and forth. And that was with the $19 one. I actually like the cheaper tail light a little bit better, and the cheaper headlight a little bit better because of the run time. Oh yeah, the tail light on this the cheaper mode is around 100 and something hours run time, but the thing is, it uses those battery, those watch-like batteries. And then the other one, the more expensive one, uses the AAA. In my opinion, using AAA is better because you can get you some rechargeable ones and a charger and charge them up. Or you can use like one headlight and the other one at the same time, or you can use one at a time and actually have longer run time when you're riding your bicycle. But most people don't run more than a few hours when they're making videos or when they're riding their bike at night. So there's my video on the headlights and taillights. Oh yeah, here's the boxes right here to the headlight and taillight. See, it's $19.99, and there's the SUNLITE. And oh yeah, let me show you the times here. See, 180 hours for the taillight. It's got 3 modes. You know, this is for the $19.99 one. Then the headlight will actually go 70 hours. So if I misquoted what it will do, there's the actual links. So, and as you see, it says AAA batteries. And like I said, if you get you some rechargeables, you can just recharge them. Like I say, 180 hours for the taillight and 70. And this is the cheaper one. And then this other one's $24.99. And here's the hours. The headlight goes 35 hours run time. And you know, you ain't gonna run more than 35 hours a night. You know, that'd take a couple of 2 or 3 days before you'd had to put new batteries in. But like I said, you get you some rechargeables, and you can just keep recharging them. And so there you go, AAA batteries, 35 hours, and then the tail light will actually run 100 hours, and they're all LED systems. But you see the battery there, it says AAA for the batteries. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you what kind of batteries are for the cheaper one. So the battery for that, it said includes two CR2032 batteries. Like I said, they're kind of like watch batteries, but bigger. And so you're not going to be able to recharge those. So if you want to get something where you can use, and they have all kinds of rechargeable stuff there in the bicycle shops and stuff too, if you wanted to like plug them into USB or something. And like say you're going on a really long trip, and you got your like a solar panel rechargeable USB port or something, you can recharge your headlights and stuff up to get stuff like that. But like I said, these right here are AAA batteries, and if I want to get some rechargeables later on, I'm actually going to get me some of those smaller ones. They're really bright, and they're just like little squares, but you can't really tell, when you're using them at night and stuff. And the ones that I was looking at were about $50, but the thing is, you can recharge them on the go. If you got something to recharge them on, you can charge them on your laptop if you want to. And at night, you can actually change the headlight to a tail light, or tail light to headlight, because they got different modes on them, so you can change into red or white. Okay, so that's the rest of the part of the headlight and tail light assembly for the bicycle. So now I'm able to see where I'm going, sorta. I mean, it's kind of dark out there. There we go. We can kind of see the light there a little bit better. And like I say, one's more of a spotlight, and one's more of a all-around light. So you can turn this one off and see how bright it is out there. And it blinks, and that one's blinking by itself. So that one's more of a spotlight blink. But it does have like a little bit of a halo around it, but it's not as good as this other one, I think, because you really need to see more of the road than just that one area. Even though it's the cheaper light, it shines in more of an area. And the run time is 70 hours compared to 35 hours of the other one. Alright, thanks for watching my video.